On the show tonight, I'm pleased to welcome in Lord Meghnad Desai, one of the country's preeminent economists and also political thinker from London tonight. You're not well, but you've come all the way to our studios. Thank you very much, Lord Desai. Aslam Ghani is our representative from the National Conference. Leader of the CPIM, Mohammed Salim, is with us. My first question is to Derek O'Brien. Derek, how do we know this is not a stunt?
Arnab, I can't hear you.
Derek O'Brien, can you hear me? Derek O'Brien, I'm going to get my audio line fixed with you right now. What do you think? Is it a stunt, Lord Meghnad Desai? What do you think? I'm going to come back to you, Derek, when I have the audio lines through. Do you think it's a stunt, Lord Meghnad Desai?
No, I think that it is time the richer people of India realize that petrol cannot be subsidized forever. Decontrolling price for the right step, and having left the decision to the companies rather than the government make it itself, it's been made clear that petrol price is now no longer an administered price, it's a price dealt with by the companies. You know, in a country where 80% of people live below $2 a day, anybody who consumes petrol by and large is rich. Let's face it.
That's it.
And no subsidy to the rich is justified.
No subsidy to the rich. No subsidy.
It's shameful.
No, okay. Derek O'Brien.
Shameful that the left parties are complaining against the abolition of subsidy.
It's shameful that the left is questioning this. Okay, I'm going to get the left to respond to you, Lord Meghnad Desai. Derek, you can hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Derek O'Brien, how do I know A? How do I know it's not a stunt? How do I know it's not a stunt?
What is not a stunt?
The threat to roll back, the threat to either roll back or you will withdraw or pull out from the UPA and the cabinet. How do we know that is not a stunt?
Arnab, let me tell you what were the facts of the case, and then you can, everyone watching on your show can come to their own conclusions. These are the facts of the case. For the first time in 13 years, since the Trinamool Congress came into being, a parliamentary meeting was called at 14 hours notice. 1. 2. We met today, almost all of us, some people were not well, almost all of us, we had a 90-minute meeting, and it was, all our union ministers were there, all the Rajya Sabha MPs were there, the Lok Sabha MPs were there, and there are two very big issues here which came up.
Yeah.
One is that price. The common man is being butchered every day.
Yeah.
The prices are going up. Number one, and number two, which is also a very major issue, is that the whole way we were being treated or are being treated, if I may use the correct tense, in the UPA. We are not consulted. There is no monthly meeting held. The last time there was a price hike, I was in your channel, and there again, no monthly meeting, no quarterly meeting, no discussion, and things are just happening. The Congress almost treats us as if we are the invisible ally. So there were two things here.
As in you, as in the Trinamool Congress. So is it?
That's the Trinamool Congress, correct. So one is total loss of focus to the common man, and two is the way we are being treated in the alliance.
So what are you waiting for?
Right around the table, we went right around the table. We went right around the table, and this was the purge. This has been discussed before. We have talked about this before. So there we go. I said, let me dwell on the facts. After this, what do we do? At about 1:45 in the afternoon, we go across to Writers' Building, where our chairperson is there, and we present our General Secretary on...
Choreographed.
Sorry?
It sounds choreographed.
See, first, Arnab, you want to say stunt. Then you want to say choreograph. I'm only stating the facts. After that, what does our chairperson say? Our chairperson
Derek
hears us out, and she only makes one request. She only makes one request, that as a responsible ally, the Prime Minister is not in the country. Please let him come back. And in fact, she lauded us for coming to this conclusion, because it was pretty much a unanimous, it was very much a unanimous conclusion.
Derek,
So this is stunt, this is choreographed, these are words
Derek.
you can use. For me, this is a passionate plea for prices going up, and as a member of parliament, as a part of the Trinamool team, as to how my colleagues are being treated.
Derek,
yeah.
Derek, I'm not the one putting questions here. I'm only put two words. I said stunt. I said choreographed because in my humble opinion, in the past there have both been stunts and things have been choreographed. But I will let the other panelists speak. Let's get the BJP and let's get the left in, because both sides believe that you really have to put your money where your mouth is this time. Let me get first Mohammad Salim from the left. Mohammad Salim, how genuine do you think this is? Do you think Mamta is going to pull it through? Because if she pulls it through, she becomes the darling of the masses, which must worry you a great deal.
No, it is scripted.
Mohammad Salim,
choreographed, not stunt. It is scripted, because first time you find
Salim,
a lie is saying all this after
Salim,
so much high drama. One, that they will talk.
Salim,
to talk to the Prime Minister, you require such a 24 hours drama. Hello. Hello. No, you want the left to be voiceless?
No, continue, sir. Sorry, I lost the audio in between. Please continue.
Okay, so it's scripted, because UPA alliance is there. Trinamool Congress is important alliance. Now you require the Chief Minister of Bengal to be authorized by his party to talk to the Prime Minister. You are having a UPA 2 government, halfway mark, 2.5 years. You are not discussing. There is no agenda, governance. There is no common minimum program. So Trinamool Congress is supporting this government on the basis of what? In lieu of some cabinet berths. There is no condition, and price rise is nothing new. For 2 years it is increasing. This is the 12th times in 1 year that petroleum price has gone up, and this is deregulated regime. Prime Minister has said today itself from Cannes. Mamta Banerjee was a member of the group of ministers which has decided to deregulate. So you are part of the decision there, and you are showing to the gallery in Bengal. You are revolutionary in the league of Maoist in Bengal, and you are neoliberal in the league of the Congress there. It's a double speak, height of double speak.
To suggest, Arnab, to suggest for Mohammad Salim to suggest, since he was not at our parliamentary committee meeting, he wasn't invited, how he needed to hear the minister speak, to even suggest that our ministers are in government because we are in government because we are clinging to ministries. Nothing can be further away from the truth. Nothing can be further away from the truth.
No, but were you there?
Trinamool Congress is in government.
No, how come you've suddenly decided? Derek, you explain, how come you've suddenly decided to take this action? Was the Trinamool Congress in the government when the decision to deregulate prices was taken?
Please understand, Arnab, to the Times of India, about a month ago, we made the same issue. We made the same point where we expressed the need for the government to consult us. To call a monthly meeting, it doesn't happen. To call a quarterly meeting, it doesn't happen. There are two issues here. One is the spiraling prices, and the two is the method of functioning. We are questioning both these issues today. We don't need to be in government for ministries. The railway minister today, there was so much of passion that the railway minister traveled to Writers Building in a private car. He was like ready to okay, it's here and now.
No, but that's all right to show your passion. It's all right. But then, I don't know if you heard the Prime Minister. Siddharth Nath Singh, I think I heard the Prime Minister about 1 hour back. And the Prime Minister was crystal clear. He has refused.
Arnab.
He has refused to give in to your demand.
I heard that bite. I heard that bite.
Arnab,
I heard that bite of the Prime Minister. We heard the bite of the Prime Minister, but as the chairperson of my party and the Chief Minister of West Bengal announced, it is a common courtesy that we shall wait as a responsible ally
for the
Prime Minister to return. We shall go and meet him if he gives us time on the 8th or the 9th Monday week.
Siddharth Nath Singh wants to say something to you from the BJP. Yes, Siddharth.
Arnab, allow me 2 minutes without any interruption. One, what you have seen today of Trinamool and the Mamta Banerjee, it is Mamta at her best pro-poor theatricals, I would call it. Now, when I say this, I say with a great sense of responsibility. The reason is Mamta Banerjee has said that the prices needs to be rolled back. When she says prices to be rolled back, she's already got the answer from Finance Minister Arnab Goswami, who comes from West Bengal, saying rollback is impossible because the government has no role, it is decontrol. So if the government has no role in increasing the prices, the government cannot roll back. And decontrol, on the decontrol, the Prime Minister has already made a statement today that the country needs to move towards decontrol. So decontrol, if they had to control by some cabinet decision, that is also being ruled out. Now these are the two things which Mamata has already got an answer. So why wait? Why say all this? It's primarily taking a position because there is a panchayat elections coming next year. That is all they are doing, politics. There is no seriousness. She will never push the envelope and she will never bail out the Aam Aadmi because she is there to bail out the Congress. And let me put another thing also. When TMC spokesperson speak that the Aam Aadmi is being butchered, where were there before April 2011 when the Aam Aadmi was still being butchered? They have realized the Aam Aadmi is butchered in last 6 months, in last 60 days.
Please.
So let's not, try
Absolutely
to fool
not.
or the people of this country. Okay, and
Absolutely not.
Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. It is not 1 rupee 80 paisa which is going to give relief to the common man or Aam Aadmi. The inflation is at 12.21%. It's a collective responsibility of a government, and your party is a minister there, and you enjoy those perks and facilities as being a council of ministers. You have been responsible for the high inflation and mismanagement of the economy. Own it or say we are party, we're going to still enjoy it.
Yes.
So don't create a romantic scene by saying that no, sorry, it is the problem of the Congress, it's not our problem.
Question tonight is, here you have a unique